Okay, we're talking weapon systems, and I just want to get this over with. A lot of you worship this son of a bitch. You didn't know he was a eugenicist. You didn't know he was a wannabe. He wanted to be one of the big boys in the genocidal. He wanted to be a genocidist. They wouldn't let him in the club, but they let him build weapons for him. And you worship him not realizing that when he said he could project energy freely to any part of the world, you thought the son of a bitch was talking about free electricity. No, he was talking about a weapon system in which he could deliver energy, electricity, freely to any part of the world. And his big weapon, and this is current events, baby, this ain't old. Well, of course, it was invented by a fellow who doesn't exist anymore. The last time he was seen, two agents, government agents, were seen with him. George Bush Sr., who was working for the CIA, whose nickname just happened to be Ice Pick. What a lovely, lovely, lovely name. How does a man get called Ice Pick? I mean, Ice Pick. Ice Pick. Sounds like a candy, right? Sounds sugar-coated, doesn't it? Oh, hell no. It was his weapon of choice. He liked to dispatch guys using a frickin' ice pick to the temple. We're talking about a gruesome, mean-ass son of a bitch. That was the last time they saw Tesla alive. Who knows what happened? He was old. He didn't have any teeth in his head. He had had a pretty long life. And he had developed some wicked weapon systems. And you people out there worshiping his ass because he's going to give us free electricity. Yeah, he's going to give you a jolt up your ass, all right. And the gun, it exists. It's in Antarctica. I hear it looks like a damn telescope. And the power source? Well, why would you build a gun in Antarctica? Well, it's a good place to hide it. You know, you have a treaty saying no weapon systems allowed down there. Oh yeah, you know, we're truthful and upright, honest people, all right. The reason you build it down there in Antarctica is because you are at the source of the power for this son of a bitchin' weapon. The Earth is nothing but a giant motor, electromagnetic motor. And by the way, oil baby, oil is not dinosaurs. Oil is an insulator. The Earth generates it all the time. It has to for this thing to function. There's never going to be an end to the production of oil. It's always going to be there. They drill a hole, they drain the son of a bitch down. They wait a few years, they go back. There's more oil in it. It ain't no frickin' fossil fuel. They lied about that shit. It's not a remember the waste of finite resources ticket I got in Arizona. $5 frickin' bucks. The guy stopped me over that shit. He also wrote down that I was from Alaska. Alaska's AK. Alabama's AL. I thought about fighting the ticket or ignoring it, but you know, $5 is $5. Just be done with it. It's not a finite resource, folks. It's infinite, just like the planet. They said it was a fossil fuel to get you to value it more so they could sell you it for more money. They told you it was produced freely by the earth. They had never been able to market it to you. Yeah, and the price is way too damn high. And it actually is the salvation of mankind. It's not a wicked bane. Sure, it can be, it can be used to pollute. It can be used poorly, of course. But, I mean, with what we're facing, we're going to want to have all the oil that we can have ready to heat ourselves because this earth is going to go cold. Yeah, I wish I had my expedition underwear and my bunny boots and my cold weather gear with me. Yeah, I know. You're going to say, well, you're nuts, man. You don't need that where you're at. You got the sun. It's warm. Yeah, but the day this thing turns cold, it's going to go cold. Cold enough to freeze a woolly mammoth. Cold enough to freeze a son of a bitch whole. cold enough and instant enough so the son of a bitch can't spit the buttercups out of its mouth that it's eating. Okay, so much for disasters. Weapon system. Nikola Tesla created some incredible weapons in his last creation in 2011. They claimed it was a misfire, and they loaded it up and misfired a second time. I don't call that an accident. And where did they hit? Well, I think Raytheon was busy putting on a demonstration to get more bucks out of Daddy Warbucks, out of the congressman. So they they nuked Christchurch, New Zealand, and caused a real bad earthquake. I don't think they've rebuilt from that yet. Yeah, this thing can deliver a photon torpedo, if you like. Or should I call it a neutrino torpedo? Because it's neutrino-based. In other words, the son of a bitch can go right through the earth, right through anything. So when they say, energy anywhere, electricity, I can, deliver electricity anywhere on the face of the earth, he can go right through the damn thing with a neutrino flow of some sort. Don't ask me. I don't know what the charge looks like. I don't know how big it is. I've never seen the gun. But you can bet they're proud of that big gun down there in Antarctica. And it's powered by the Earth's rotational speeds. So you cannot even imagine the horsepower on that son of a bitch. It's powerful. They say they can lob whatever the hell it is they shoot with this thing. Whatever the piece of artillery is, they can lob their damn bullets, if you will, to other galaxies. Whoa. You mean you can take shots at other galaxies from this Earth? I don't like that idea very much, because either you're going to be sending off the dinner bell saying, hey, come and get us, we're developed now. Either going to tell folks that we're here that want to eat us. That's a possibility. I mean, I know it's wild. Or some son of a bitch is out there is going to say, they're shooting at us, let's shoot back. I don't like the idea of them shooting at other galaxies very much. It's just hard for me to imagine they can do that. Although there's a tower on dead set in the middle of the moon I'd like to blast out. Yeah, that's a weapon system too. Yeah, you don't know what I'm talking about, and I can't even tell you about that. It's right dead center of the moon, aimed at the Earth. Tower of, what was that called back in the Bible? Tower of Babel. Yeah. As above, so below. Somebody out there is going to get that message. Somebody's going to figure out the coordinates of that son of a bitch and take it out. Okay, Tesla. You remember that bare spot over in Russia that still doesn't grow trees after all these years? What did they call that? Kamchatka? I don't know. The place he blasted. He wanted to show off his new weapon system, and he wanted to get more funding from J.P. Morgan, who had cut his funding off. And so he decided he was going to put on a display, and Admiral Byrd was up at the North Pole. And he did the calculations as to where he figured Admiral Byrd would be along that dog sled trip he was taking up to the North Pole. And he was going to send his bolt of lightning, if you will, and light up the northern hemisphere. And he did it. The problem is he had a misfire. The word is an owl flew into the beam, caused the trajectory to go off course, ended up in Russia. Within 6 weeks, the spies from Russia were over here investigating Wycliffe Towers. And they had to tear those towers down. And prior to that, he used that thing to generate the longest, straightest tornado in world history. I think it was 700 miles that damn tornado went. And Tesla didn't give a shit about people, and you people worship him. You think he was a great guy because he's going to give you free electricity. Oh, yeah, he's going to give you a jolt right up your you-know-what. In one of his tornadoes, he killed 101 people. He didn't give a shit. Yeah, I call that a mass murderer. And you guys are worshiping him. And I don't like these new cars named after him because they got cobalt in the batteries. What happens when you irradiate cobalt? You have uh, a toxic radioactive isotope that has a lot longer half-life than uranium or plutonium. We're talking about poison in the world for hundreds of thousands of years. If that gets irradiated, and we allowed him to build those cars with those stupid ass batteries here in the United States of America. Gee, I wonder why that is. Does somebody have it in for us? Weapon systems, baby.